How you doing, folks? We're here at Road America, the oldest road course in America. We're here covering the Chicago Region SCCA June Sprints. I'm here with my normal co-host, Henry Chip Van Verse.
How's everybody today?
Very good, and you?
Very good. Great day for racing.
Yes, it is. So, folks, we're going to bring to you, as we said, all 10 races. Today we're covering race number 2, and who's in race number 2,
Race
Chip?
2 is Formula V and Formula 5000. Formula V is one of the most competitive classes. Been around for quite a long time, and it's going to be an unbelievable race.
Yep, so we're going to bring those right to you and all that action. We're going to come right back after this message, so hold on. The Chicago Region's SCCA June Sprints are brought to you courtesy of our sponsors. Team DI, Driving Apparel. GoPro Cameras, Be a Hero. Defender, your next best defense. MK Technologies, a leader in race support equipment. Emergency Suppression Systems, professional fire suppression systems for auto and marine racing. TrackMate, GPS data acquisition. Data made easy.
The Chicago Region SCCA 54th Annual June Sprints is held every year at the oldest road course in America, Road America. Road America is a 4-mile, 14-turn course located in beautiful Wisconsin between Milwaukee and Green Bay. The running of this event at this track has special meaning this year since the SCCA National Championship runoffs will be held at that same location later in the year. The June Sprints is significant to SCCA club racers as they are the first leg of the Triple Crown. The honor of a Triple Crown is achieved by winning a class in the June Sprints, winning a home division's national points championship, and winning the runoffs. Over the course of the weekend, we will see 26 different classes of racing divided into 10 racing groups. MK Technologies is the recognized leader in the race support equipment field, and their ever-expanding line of advanced chassis alignment products has reached markets around the world. MK Technologies makes a vast array of chassis setup products for all types of cars, from stock cars to open wheel to touring cars. Their product line includes everything from tow camber boards to parallel string alignment systems to scale platforms, just to name a few. To see the full line of MK Technology products, check them out on the GoRacingTV.com website.
Hi, I'm Peter Keene, SCCA CRB. Going to take you on a tour of the paddock and explain some of the classes that you're going to see this weekend. Hope you guys have a good time. Here we are in front of the Olson Racing F5. Essentially, the F5 is a garage creeper with a 500cc snowmobile motor, 2-stroke. They don't look very sophisticated, but it's very complicated getting the clutch engagement and tuning the rubber pucks that are the suspension on these cars. Very good entry-level class, inexpensive, a good way to get started racing, the F5. Here we are in front of Chris Ginnerjohn's Formula V. This is one of the older SCCA classes, and it was very popular in the 70s. I've heard tales of fields in the 150 car range, and they'd actually send people home from the runoffs. Formula V is a 1200cc air-cooled Volkswagen. It still uses a lot of the suspension components from a Volkswagen Bug. Good class, good entry-level class, and very competitive racing.
There was a time when you arrive at the track only with a stopwatch and lap charts. It was the only real way to measure your progress. But if you did make any progress, you weren't exactly sure where or how it happened. In fact, there's an old saying that says, the car that feels the best isn't necessarily the fastest. Well then, along came data acquisition, but it tended to be very expensive, well out of the reach of the average club racer and guy just out lapping. As technology matured, the TrackMate system was developed. It's very easy to put in, as simple as 1, 2, 3.
From the very beginning, we wanted to make TrackMate the easiest system to use possible, because people told us, I can't afford a race engineer to interpret my data for me. So we'll draw the track map for you, we'll show you where you're fast, we'll show you your speed in the corners, and all of that just with a small device that just velcros in the bottom of the car.
Hello everyone, I'm Jeremy Scott with GoRacingTV.com. With me today, I have Bertie Martin. He is the Grand Marshal of the 54th running of the June Sprints here at Road America. Bertie, welcome back to Road America. And of course, one thing that's distinct about you, you have run the first ever June Sprints. What was that like back then?
Well, I tell you, it was just as thrilling then as it is today, but I'm just amazed at what's happened here at Road America. When this place was built by Mr. Cliff Tufte, who was the founder of it, we thought it was wonderful. It's just gotten better all the time, and I'm just amazed at the facilities and the participation and so forth. This is one of the few really road courses left in the world, you know. We have a track here that's 4 miles long, got a lot of elevation changes, a lot of interesting turns, and this is really a place where anybody that starts road racing, they've got to race here. This is important to them. And if you're a pro driver, you got to win races here if you're really going to be anybody in the sport.
Bertie, also, you're talking about pro races. Along your illustrious career, you were vice president of the FIA. You run the ACC US, which is the main sanctioning body for almost every racing form that comes out of the United States. And you've also were head of SCCA Pro Racing. You also were the regional executive for Chicago region. Does that feel fulfilling that you've spent all your life running series like that?
I'll never stop enjoying it, though. I tell you, there's no end to it. It's just being here today and being the Grand Marshal here is a great event for me, too. As I had mentioned to you earlier, I met my wife here at Road America. I have a daughter that's here with us this weekend who was Miss Road America, I think the youngest one they ever had. And I've got a son that's got a race team just down the paddock lane here, you know. We just have spent our whole life in family in motorsport. It's you can't say that you've ever done everything, but we've done most of it, though, one time or another.
What's one thing in your life that you really want to do, basically, since you've done it all?
Well, I tell you what, there isn't any one thing. I've done most of the major races, been involved in them in the world at Le Mans, Monaco, Grand Prix of Silverstone, where they're running today, and so forth. I guess all I could say is I'd like to do the next one, you know, whatever it is. I don't know. It's fun. It was always interesting to me to do those races, which people said maybe couldn't be done. Now, today we know Long Beach has had a number of races through the years. I was fortunate to be in charge of the running of the first one there when people said we couldn't do it. And in fact, we did the race control from what had been a restaurant on the front straightaway, on the front street there, and sat in a booth and did the running of the race. They said, you just can't do a race on streets here like this. Now it's commonplace to have races on the streets, and it's not just Monaco now. They're all over, and it's just there's just so many things going on, and there's development happening all the time.